Studios. As promised, like I told you, I got St. Louis royalty in the building with me. The one and only comedian Willie C to stop by. Bro, appreciate you coming in
No
tonight,
problem,
man.
no problem, no problem.
I know you just coming off a show last night.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Yeah, amazing show, man. Amazing show.
man.
I've been wonderful. I've been wonderful. I've been all over, man.
All over.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this this comedy thing in St. Louis, man.
Man.
How long you been in the comedy game here in the
I've been in the game 14 years. 14 years.
14 years. Now that
14 long years. 14 long ones.
in the last 14 years of you doing comedy, man, like, what's the highlight? Who's some people that you open up for that's kind of you had it on the vision board that you was gonna see?
Well, nobody was really on my vision board, bro. Nobody was really on my vision board. But I've worked with a lot of big names. The biggest stage I've been on is the Schaefer's Arena, April 19th, 2019. I opened up for B. Simone, D-Ray Davis, Bruce,
Nice.
Red Grant, and somebody else was on the show. And yeah, that was it. Yeah, so.
Bro, when you on stages like that with those kind of artists, do you feel like this is the time where you get to activate the St. Louis in you?
I took that 5 minutes. I took that 5 minutes and did what I could, man. But honestly, like, it was an opening spot. It was 5 minutes. That was the fastest 5 minutes of my life, man. So I just feel like if I can do it over again, I would. And I in that moment, I wanted to like keep going, you know. But you know, the structure on them shows like that. But yeah, man. I mean, I see myself in arenas.
So I was gonna ask you, after 14 years of doing comedy, like, I know you could see yourself in places that most people wouldn't expect you to be, because again, you've been doing the craft for so long.
Yeah.
It kind of come with the more work you put in, the more you get out of it.
Most definitely.
Like, what's keeping you going, bro? Like, outside of just wanting to like hit these certain milestones, like
The desire to not want to work a traditional 9 to 5. Bro, I don't want to work for nobody, bro. I'm not working for nobody but myself.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, bro, I'm doing what God want me to do. If God wanted me to do something else, I would be doing something else.
Facts.
Like 14 years, bro. I don't do nothing else.
Hey, and look, with the comedy, do you see yourself as more of like because I know they got like a difference between like comics and comedians.
Right.
Do you see yourself as a comedian, or do you see yourself as a comic?
I'm a comedian. I'm a well-rounded comedian.
Right.
Man.
Just not telling jokes.
I do clean. I do what I get booked for.
Yeah. Now with these bookings, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. How has it been with touring, or just tapping into the audience, like now that like outside is back open and like you can actually get 15,000 people into the Shea Fest or something like that? Like, what is it like now, Vice, when that, you know what I'm saying, the couple of years where everybody was sharpening their tools, and now like the viral videos are the things for comedy now?
So like you saying, like what was going on while COVID was around?
Not even COVID, just more so the change and shift of like having like the Actors Guild strike, or like writers really not getting like the Tubi fanatics basically.
Right, okay.
Like, how do you feel is the game has changed, or is it the same as it been?
No, it's definitely been changed, man, because people's mindset on what stand-up comedy and what's really funny has changed. You know, you go from people tapping into the Instagram comedians and them being like the forefront of what society thinks comedy is, you know. What's the trending comedy?
Yeah.
And you got people like me that come from, like, not want to say the old school, but I'm a stand-up comedian. I have to stand on the stage and make you laugh, you know. I'm not coming from being tapped in and, ooh, I'm gonna do this skit and I hope you laugh and I hope the numbers run up. I'm standing on stage and I'm hoping you laugh, and I'm gonna deliver that, you know. So, I mean, for me, it was an easy transition, bro, because I can do both. I just pride myself on being a stand-up comedian.
And you know, and I only ask that because I've noticed, and maybe it's just me, because like how we were saying before the cameras went on, like, you start seeing a lot more litter the more you start seeing people like throwing stuff in the trash, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the more stuff that get disposed, the more you start seeing what don't work. And then we seeing a lot of the things that don't work because it's like everybody trying to grab that laugh or whatever.
They are. And some of them, they working too hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I work out my material, and that's why I test it on people, on audiences. Like, you know, you familiar with the open mic scene. I don't want to be there if it's not an audience. I'm going to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't, come on, man. I don't like performing in front of comedians, bro. 90 comedians in a room. No, I want an audience. Exactly. Real people, because I'm telling real jokes. So
it's got to be able to hit and resonate with the audience. Because again,
of course,
if I'm telling jokes to people that's already funny, I already know I'm not expecting no laugh.
Right. So, and that's what goes on in those rooms. In them open mics, bro.
Facts. I will say this, man. I want to know, because you are always outside. You moving all the time. And how can people find you, man? How can they stay connected with you on social media? What's the fastest or best way they can get in touch with you?
The fastest way is go on Facebook. Real Comedian Willie C. Real Comedian Willie C on Facebook. That's where I'm going to respond faster, reply faster. Or you can go to comedianwilliec.com. Comedianwilliec.com. On Instagram, Comedian Willie CC.
Hey, y'all heard it here. Hey, find them on Instagram, find them on Facebook, go to the website. Thank you for coming to the studio tonight. Appreciate you always stopping by, man, having time for us. Keep it locked right here on ITV Network for more, y'all. Don't go anywhere.
Keep it locked.